Hello, people of God, saints. Just got a word. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes. Um, I'm going to go now. I'm paraphrasing it. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3. But if you want to, you can read starts from verse 1 through 8. I'm just going to start off just with the first verse. So, to everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under the heaven. There's a time to build. There's a time to heal, to mourn. So it's all in that whole scripture there. Seasons change, and you might have people that are looking at you, chosen. Oh, you have changed. Oh, the you're not the same man or the same woman that I used to know. Well, you are supposed to change. They miss or resonate with the older version of you. That's what they miss, that old version of you. But see, when you have answered the call and you chose to go on this path, that God has you on, the calling He has on your life, you can't come in. You have to be another person. It's like you can't bring the old version of you to you can't bring that with you. You can't bring the old version of you. It's like you become, it's like the old man, the old woman dies, because that version of you cannot come to the next level, to where God is calling you. Romans 12:2. Again, I'm paraphrasing, I'm reading, not going to the whole, but it says that do not conform to the patterns of this world by being transformed to the renewing of your mind. It starts off with that. So it's a change of mind. It's letting go of the way the world's from you being conditioned to do things of the world, the way the world does it. In this season, people of God, chosen ones, you're gonna have you cannot trust anything of man. And what I mean by that is the systems. You you cannot trust or can't not rely. If you want working that 9 to 5 job, put you cannot put any trust in that, or any. You can't trust that. You can't trust, especially those of you who really have that high calling on your life. You're not going to even be able to trust the people that's even in your like I'm not saying trust, but you're not going to be able to rely on them. Don't expect that if something happens or you're in a compromising situation that people are going to look out for you. You cannot trust. God is putting all of us in a season where all he wants is for us to rely on him. And so we have to put our trust in the Most High God, because where he's taking you, God is not going to, he doesn't want to share his glory with anyone, because he knows the heart of man. Because man, when man helps you, then they're going to take the credit for it. They're going to say, well, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you're at. And God does not want to be to share that with man of the glory. He doesn't want to share his glory, because he just knows how the heart of man, he knows the heart of man. But just in this season, I'm just going to say, buckle up, and it's going to be uncomfortable before you get to the breakthrough, where all your prayers are answered and then some. But it's going to be uncomfortable, and it's going to be uncertain as to where you're going, because you get to understand that the path where when you allow, or when you partner with God and you allow him to order your steps, that path is going to be narrow. And be prepared for persecution, people not understanding you. It'd be the separation, with what I'm saying is, even if your circle, I was, especially those of you who, you have, I want to say, you're used to having your people around you, your bubble, if I say it that way. Don't be surprised if that your circle, especially if you have that bubble, and you have what is friends, family, and it's a pretty, um, you got some number of people that you can confide in, or that you feel that are rocking with you. Don't be surprised if some of them people start falling off. And if you see a sign of that happening, that's just a sign that God is he's taking you higher. You are ascending. But initially it's not going to feel good, especially if you start seeing people that you thought was going to ride with you till the wheels fell off. And now there's a distance, there's a disconnect. Just don't don't get distracted by that, and even the persecution that you may experience. Uh, this is the way where God is stretching you. It's the way that God is testing you. And just know that what God, even if some of these people, even if it's an indefinite, where these people you would no longer connect again. when God subtracts, he's always going to add. It's the same thing if it's a 9 to 5 job. If you end up losing that job, and whatever the case, however that happens, just know that God is going to add, whether it be another job or even yet he'll call you and to entrepreneurship, or whatever, even or he'll lead you to, if you are called into a ministry and having something of that nature of a church, or he will lead you in that way, and he will give you the resources that you need to do that. All I'm just saying is, don't get weary, don't fret, don't fold, and where you start seeing where it just seemed like everything's falling apart. Don't fret, don't fold in that. It's just you're transitioning. This is really just a sign that you're transitioning into what God has for you and really what you have prayed for. But seasons do change, especially and everything's just moving rapidly, especially in these times that we're living in. So, we're the signs of the times are there. Where they say the last days. We're already starting to see scripture being fulfilled on that. Just what's happening in all areas of life, in government, in society. Do not lean into your own understanding. Stay prayed up. God bless.